Hello, we are here at Hardin Park. It's a little bit of a special, sort of special day. It's 1 year since I first got the drone. Let's go ahead and do a remote takeoff. It's a little windy today. I don't think it's enough to bother the drone. However, might use up battery a little quicker. Let me just spin around here, show you how the trees are blowing a little bit. Not as windy as it was yesterday, I will say. Um, we had a storm come through Friday night, and it was really windy yesterday, Saturday, all day. But a little less breezy today, but still breezy. So let's go ahead and gain some altitude here. We were back at Hardin Park, the place where I did my very first video, and we'll just look at a couple things that we looked at before, and maybe a few different things. So first of all, we had a, let's see, I think it's over this way. We had the Boys and Girls Club that was being built over here, which I believe it was a lot more frame then, but it's coming along nicely. It's not done yet, but they're making progress. I think pretty sure they rely on donations and stuff to keep things going, but they've got a building there at least, so that's good. Hopefully they'll have that done before too long. I'll just do a little circle around, not all the way around, but we'll look at it a little bit here. And yeah, 1 year of drone videos. It's been fun. Still having fun. I still have lots of ideas of stuff to shoot, even just around here. But still probably get lots of trains and smokestacks and chimneys and whatnot. So always looking for fun like that. And you can see the mountains there in the background and the sun. It's morning. Ooh. All right, let's gain some altitude here. I thought I was higher than that. Let's yeah, I've got a few. You can see a cell tower in the background too. I'm always attracted to those and want to go out and fly them. But I think that one's a little far out for what we're doing today. But yeah, you can see what they got going on here. I know I said I gained some altitude, but let's just go and take a little look. So yeah, I'm a little more confident with flying a drone. Still not, I wouldn't say good. I would say not amateur, but intermediate. Still, take time in between videos. I kind of have to relearn how to fly again a few times. But so you can see the park over there. We'll go look at the ball field. But first, I wanted to see, while we're over this way, if we can see Monument Hill at all. I'm going to put it in cine mode so I'm not going too fast. It's still something I'd like to get sometime, and you need to get special permission to do it. It's over here somewhere. Okay, you can see some of the gravestones there. And I don't think I'm really allowed to go on the premises yet. We can look at it from a little bit of a distance, but it's really a nice place. It's where lots of soldiers are buried, and President Andrew Johnson. He has a monument on top of the hill there. I don't know that you can see it, but it's just on top of it. I think you can maybe barely see it beyond the trees there. And you can see way in the background, the cell towers and water tank there that we've done a couple of times. But yeah, you can see it there. So yeah, that's something we'd like to get a little closer and do a video on. But for now, we are doing the park. So let's swing back around. It's a beautiful morning today. The storm came through, and as it does so much, you have a couple of nice days afterwards. Like I said, it's still windy, but I don't think it's anything our little drone can't handle. Like I said, maybe just use the battery up a little quicker. But let's go back to the where we going to the ball field. They've got it looking nice. I actually have a couple of ball fields here. I think they play, I'm not sure what they play, Little League baseball and maybe softball. I'm not sure. Let's go hit this one first. So there's the pool. Let's go back to normal mode. We'll go a little faster. And also, from Christmas, they do a Christmas light display here at the park where you can drive through and see different things. That may be something we didn't catch it this year, but that could be something we try to get. And what I was thinking is I do a waypoint mission during the day where we can see what all's going on, kind of like we did downtown, and then come back and do the waypoint mission at night and hopefully get some of the lights. Hope they show up well on the drone. So yeah, here's the area for the smaller kids. And actually, with a year's experience, I'm a little bit more confident to lose altitude and get a little closer where you can kind of see. And there's one of the other ballparks there. So we can even buzz these lights with relative confidence. Hopefully it's not going to bite me one of these days, but when you have this one here that has the obstacle avoidance, it gives you more of a greater sense of confidence after you learn to have a little faith in it. However, that being said, still have power lines and tree branches and things like that. They can still come out and get you. So yeah, this is the skate park here, and some of the older basketball court used to be a tennis court. Oh, you can see those power lines there. I think if anything gets me one of these days, it's probably going to be that, because I've had a couple of close calls with those. So yeah, we'll go over here. There's another little area here, and there's some people over there, so we won't buzz directly over that. But come back around, that's the same, and you can see someone riding a bike there. Nice bike path here. Come back around this way. They've really done a good job keeping the park up over the years. This was here when I was little. It was a place where a lot of people went, and that's the back part of the kids area there. Let's see, we'll come straight down the road here, and they have pavilions here that people can rent and have birthday parties and just family gatherings, whatnot. You can see some cars there, and they have a creek that runs through the park here. And you'll see on the other end there, they have the pond. Looks like there might have been a little storm damage on that. I can't tell if it's missing shingles or, yeah, it looks like it is. So probably have to work on that. And I think that bike path is relatively new too. Walking path, bike path. Come out and try that one day. And they still have the pool, which they seem to keep up with it. Now this is the other ball field, or one other ball field. You can see they keep it real nice. And the pool, which it seems like they're keeping that up really well too. If I'm not mistaken, that's an Olympic sized pool with a high dive. Yeah, it's not high. It's they have the lower one there and the higher one. I would guess, with it being close to Memorial Day, they're getting it ready to go. Looks like the water's looking good there. Woo. Okay. That's my little bit of adventure for the moment. We may buzz this other water too. Here's another playground area, pavilion, and the pond here that the creek feeds. They sometimes will have some swans here or geese. And just to the right there is Greeneville Middle School. They have a track just on the other side of the road here. Track and field area. Now that used to be open to the public. I'm not sure it is now anymore, where people could come and walk. And just beyond that is some shopping centers. The round building there is part of the school. And Asheville Highway is just on the other side there. And if you look over this way, you can see our mountains that we always like getting. But let's just, I'm not a big fan of digital zoom, which this has. The 2x is not too bad, which is what we're looking at here. The 3x, it gets a little grainy. I'm more of an optical zoom person myself, but that's some of your big boy drones there. You can take a look. Nice morning, some morning mist there. Now, sometimes they're really misty and it's really pretty, or they have clouds coming over them. And I'm not sure if you can see them, but there's a, we've taken lots of shots of the mountains. You can see some of the towers over there. Now, the breeze is starting to kick up pretty good, and this little drone, you can't even tell in the video, but we'll see if maybe I can get a flag or something waving. If you can tell with the trees down there. But we are getting pretty breezy. And I got to say, the battery's holding up better than I expected. There's Asheville Highway. See a flag down there anywhere? It's hard for me to see on my little screen until I get home and look on my bigger screen on the computer. Oh, there's one. You can see it's blowing around a little bit. It feels like it's more than that, though. I think that one might be sheltered by the building a little bit. So we'll head back over the park here. And one other thing that they did with the park, here's the middle school. They made beach volleyball courts here, which is interesting. And I'm not sure if they play beach volleyball at high school here, which maybe they do, but they hosted a NAIA tournament here, which is interesting. So it's kind of question having a beach volleyball court in Tennessee, but they did seem to make some good use of it, and it looks like they're keeping it maintained well as well too. Buzz that a little bit too. Nice looking sand there. I'll tell you what, I give props to anybody that can move around in sand like that and do anything, because that would wear me out in about 5 minutes, I think. You can see a flag moving there. And this is Hal Henry Elementary School, where I am currently sitting behind. But yeah, this is a big parking lot here. A lot of people come to teach their kids to drive, or there's one guy riding a bicycle around here, and you can see the flag waving there. So I think that'll be a good way to end the video. Let's come around here. So yeah, it's been a fun year. Let's see if we can get some mountains in the background here too while we're doing this. Now this waving around is just me trying to get in position. The wind is not really affecting the drone at all. So yeah, it's been a fun year making videos. I really enjoyed it. Everybody that's watched the videos and liked them, hope you enjoy that too. The Kinser Bridge, probably the ones that people have watched the most. And I understand that the actually, let me still have my 2X on. Let me back up a little bit here. Oop. My understanding is that the Kinser Bridge is opening up a little early this year. So, or this, maybe not this month, but maybe the 1st of June rather than the end of June. So that's something to look forward to. Maybe we'll do one where we drive across it and do a little flyover showing the completed bridge. So that'd be fun. But we hope, I've really enjoyed making videos, and hope everybody's enjoyed watching them. But yeah, let's go ahead and do a return to home. We are real close anyway, so it'll just take us a minute to get back. Kind of see we're just on the other side of the building here. We still got 49% battery, so yeah, that wind didn't really affect it as much as I thought at all. It's a beautiful day. The Iris Festival's in town. Lots of people out there, I'm sure. But yeah, we're coming in for a landing now. Let's see how we do. We've had a couple of good landings here, so I'm confident we'll have a good one here this time, but we'll see. Sometimes it waits till the very end to make that last correction. There it goes. You can see the shadow there. Oh, there's a gust that's just hitting it now. So it's, I don't know if it shook the camera or not, but it's having to make some corrections. Yeah, it's just, it is on the pad, not dead center, but it is on the pad. So another good landing, and we'll see you next time.